Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over the Shin Hati by KR Sabers. This is an absolutely gorgeous representation of her hilt, and the size comparison between the two is just astonishing. So definitely stay tuned for that. I can't wait to present this, and I'm so glad that I can. So without further ado, why don't we just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so this is the Hati by KR Sabers. I actually weathered this one by hand and tried some things, and I'm happy with how it turned out. This was a collaboration between KR Sabers and Jimmy Saberjunk. They did a really great job with this. The whole thing is machined out of aluminum, and it's got some beautiful anodizing, some O-ring accents right here, which I don't need to go over that, but there's a little set screw under there that holds a new connector for the blade connection, and a nice little new addition to the family of stock components. There's a new micro PCB for connecting just the connector in a thin neck, which is really nice. So the Saber also has, this is all machined out of one piece, and then there's a nice clocking system that is adjustable with screws underneath the top section of the grip. This is all powder coated white, and then I actually did the weathering. It doesn't come like this. And then there's some nice black anodized accents on the bottom with a small pommel and D-ring. All of this is aluminum. This is steel. And then this has a 3D printed, blade plug, but Cal also offers this with a metal as an additional cost. So I didn't actually go for that, but it would be a nice addition. So this unthreads from the top of the grip. As I said, this is clocked so that for accuracy you can, do that to your liking, or just tighten them down and not worry about it. This has a Goth 3D Designs ECO CC chassis in here, which has the female side for the stock connector, for the blade connector. 2 tactile switches. These are actually the ones that the plungers on the Saber actuate. This is your soundboard placement. So this one has a Proffi V3, a 18650 high amp killswitch, 22mm speaker, and 2 accent LEDs. These are both 2020 neopixel PCBs, which are really nice, and you can actually program them differently to get different effects. So you will regret this decision. So just the crystal pulses right now, and then this will be on. And then I have the little plasma gate just kind of power up and then go to the blade color. And then so some really nice stuff. Ezra? All of these sound fonts are by Jesse over at Kyberphonic. And he is just the absolute best. Really love all of his fonts. They all have a familiar feel, and they really... Ooh, somebody needs to charge their battery.
Battery level. Shin Hati.
So maybe I can just do that right now. That's how easy it is. So really, I'm going to just take this off and then pull out the battery. And I have an unwrapped Sabers Forever battery. Let's do that. Put this in the right orientation, so negative towards the kill switch and power towards the soundboard.
You will regret this decision.
If you don't see smoke, that's a good sign. And then if you have a crystal chamber or not, so let's go with the soundboard. So if you have a soundboard, or your soundboard, you will have one. Words and English are difficult for me right now. This will line up where the soundboard is actually in the back of the Saber. So your crystal chamber should line up in the front with the brace for the actuation switches. And you can see there's a little bit of spring play, probably not because I'm holding it too far away, because there's spring-loaded fingers on the inside here for the blade connector, and then this actually pushes the chassis up into position and lines everything up. So now this turns it on. We can stick a blade in here. So this has a 1.5 millimeter Allen key set screw for the blade retention system, and that's not going to stay. And you can just loosen that, which is right here, and dump out your blade plug. As I said, that's the 3D printed one. This is a 7/8 blade holder, so you need a 7/8 blade, and then tighten down your blade retention. Doesn't matter how long your blade is, or if you're just demoing it briefly. And then turn it on. Oh, if it was green or blue.
Shin Hati.
So yeah, really, really great. Jesse nails all of these sound fonts just out of the park every single time. I love that he releases various versions and includes all of the extras and music and so many customizable options, and he keeps updating them as well. So once you own one of the fonts, you can forever just keep updating your library as he updates his. So pretty great deal if you ask me. Now if you have a Crystal Focus, or I'm not too familiar with Golden Harvest, and Verso has a deep sleep, but this is a Proffi, which does not have deep sleep. You'd be able to, if you had any of those other boards, you'd be able to just leave this out and it would go into deep sleep and save battery, but Proffi is not quite there yet. So you have to hit your kill switch, which is not too difficult. It's threaded really nicely, and it's easy access. And, yeah, I mean, how could you complain? Really, you know? So it's easily made to go back on display. You just reverse the process that you went through. And there you go. I mean, minimal tools. Easy to turn on and off when you want without any tools. I think that's a huge win. Removable battery, really great chassis system. It's very lightweight. It's small. I mean, look at the size comparison. Here we go. Ready? So next to Spectre 5, pommel to pommel. Very short, very thin in comparison. I mean, this is chunky, honestly. And then even better, next to Balin, which the design from the Ahsoka series team is great. I love they both have Subas. They both have kind of something dangerous going on with the emitter. The pommels obviously are drastically different, just very small and petite, and then big and honking and in your face. But then they both have a grip section. So I love the calls to each other. I think these were the two best characters in the series. And I'm really stoked with these sabers, in case you haven't noticed. So, anyways, drastic difference in size. This is a very petite saber. I think it's very nice to handle, and I appreciate that it's a 7/8 blade. So, yeah, don't wait, get one. They're the best. Roy over at Wanawanga did a wonderful wire overlay for scaling purposes, just to make sure that everything was exactly as it was, as seen in the show, as seen as at SDCC. These weathering marks that I did, these, I don't know if maybe they happened during shooting or if they were weathered this way for the show, but I mean, this is how they were on display after the series had shot, you know, or been shot. I can actually do some close-ups. That would be nice, right? So some weathering on here and here, and then do I have to get close? closer. What's going on? There we go. Sorry. So just a lot of layers of going in and getting little details. That was fun. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean, that basically goes over this whole saber. It's off now, so it's ready for display, and it's beautiful, and it just makes it easier to pick up and want to just handle and, you know, have some fun with for a few minutes and then put it back down maybe. Or take it out to a con and you've got removable batteries. I mean, it's all a win-win. Anyways, I'm just ranting at this point, so why don't we just wrap the video up. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to see more cool installs just like this guy here. And if you're looking to get any installed yourself, I have commonly installed commissions on my website at sabersforever.com. If you don't see what you're looking for, you can absolutely reach out to me at john@sabersforever.com. On the website, there's not only commissions, but merchandise and ready-to-ship section with some products that are already done. So take a look, let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer any that you have. So until the next time, guys, may the Force be with you.